this is Sniper Tarot. I'm back with another pick a card reading. This time it's for love. So love messages for a timeless reading where you pick a pile. So this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. If you are new here, welcome. Please feel free to subscribe, like, and share. By subscribing, then you get notifications when I do future readings. And this may or may not resonate with you. This is a general love reading for you. So your job here is to pick a pile. So pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. And feel free to pause the video so that you can meditate and be pulled towards which pile that you're most drawn to. And again, you may be pulled towards more than one pile, and that's fine. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you for sharing, and subscribing, and I really appreciate that as I'm still building my channel here. So I've decided to do a timeless reading again with the pick a card, but this time we're going to center around love and relationships. So the top card is from an oracle deck called Love and Relationships Little Reminders. And then I have 3 cards from the Deviant Moon Tarot. And then I'm going to end the reading with a message from the universe oracle card. So feel free to pause the video, like I said, and see which pile you're most drawn to. Pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, or more than that is fine. So I will meet you at the pile that you choose, and the timestamps will be in the comment section. So I'll meet you there. Okay, if you chose pile 1, you chose the pile with this image on the front. It kind of looks like Cupid's arrow and bow and arrow there. So let's see what this oracle card says. So the word is champions. Okay, so it says to break free from restrictions. Things will stay the same unless you are willing to fight the status quo. You'll show true genius if you dare rebel against rules doctrinaire. Experiment and bend those rules. Forget the old ways learned in school. Now try an unconventional way and do not fear what others say. So breaking free from restrictions, and things will stay the same unless you're willing to fight the status quo. So seems like you need some kind of change or bending of the rules a little bit to make some newness happen within love and relationships. Let's pull your tarot cards. First card we have is the Queen of Wands in the reverse position. Next card we have is the Seven of Cups in the reverse position. And then we have the Empress in the reverse position. Okay, let's take a look here. Queen of Wands in the reverse position, followed by and they're all reversed. So we have the Seven of Cups reversed and the Empress as well reversed. It seems like you could be in a relationship where there is conflict. There could be infidelity as well, or this could be in the past. So breaking free from restrictions, perhaps breaking free from old conventional ways, breaking free from somebody that you could be having conflict with. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse position. This card is telling me that you need to believe in what you see. So if there has been infidelity within your relationship, is to really believe in what you see. If you're seeing or you're finding that there might be infidelity in your relationship, or also seeing the conflict in your relationship, or seeing that there needs to be a change in the relationship in order to change the unconventional try to go to an unconventional way. In other words, maybe not staying with this person because of the conflict. We have the Empress card in the reverse position, Major Arcana. Again, I'm seeing infidelity here again. With it being the Empress card in the reverse position, because she tends to be fruitful and vibrant in the reverse position, you could also have infertility problems as well. But I'm definitely seeing some type of infidelity within the relationship here. You could also be the person with the infidelity within the relationship and why you're experimenting and bending the rules within your relationship. But I also feel that for some of you, the conflict and possibly infidelity, it doesn't have to be, but there's definitely conflict here, that you're wanting to, you're afraid to move outside of what the norm is or move away from this person or change things up in order to make things new. So this card is telling me that you need to forget what you learned, maybe from your parents, perhaps staying in a relationship that you're unhappy in, and moving forward and try an unconventional way. Overall, I feel like this is not a happy relationship. It seems like there's some conflict, possibly infidelity. There could be infertility problems as well. That could be why you have conflict. A lot of stress going on in this relationship here. Let's pull a couple more cards and see whatever else the tarot have to say for you. Pile 1. What other messages do you have for pile 1, please, Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors? We have the 5, a lot of conflict here. We have the 5 of Wands in the reverse position. And we have the 9 of Wands in the reverse position. Back of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse position. Lots of reversals here today for pile 1. So I'm definitely seeing conflict with the 5 of Wands in the reverse position. And then with the 9 of Wands, I feel you giving up on the relationship. Lots of conflict here. You may be trying to negotiate with your partner and trying to come up with a balanced way to either end things or compromise. But I'm definitely seeing a lot of conflict. You could be compromising over money with the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse position in the shadow here. You're definitely becoming impatient, and there's not a whole lot of progress that has been made in this relationship. Let's see what the message from the universe says for you, pile 1. The reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you next. They have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming. Well, that just sums it all up here. I think this is the universe telling you it's okay to let go because you got greater things coming to you. This seems like this is an unhealthy relationship here that you need to let go of, and to keep moving. There's people that come into your life for a reason, and now it's time for them to be removed from your life, and that's what's going on here. There's a lot of conflict. There's not a whole lot of progress that's happening here, but this is the universe giving you the permission to walk away. With this Champion's card, you need to be the champion for yourself here in this matter. That's the love message I have for you. Again, this is a timeless reading, so it may or may not resonate with you at this time. But if it does, I'd love to hear from you in the comment section and how this resonated with you if it does. I'm going to move on to pile 2. Okay, pile 2. If you pulled the pile 2, you pulled a card that looks like there's an angel here and a woman within the moon, it kind of looks like, with some floral motif as well. It feels like this angel's coming from like an earth or angel in the image. So let's see what it says. It says endures. So have patience and wait for developments to reach the stage where your desires become attainable. You'll find with patience, you'll endure your journey to find a true love pure. Accept the fact that things take time when what you seek is worth the climb. Don't suffer for the things you lack. Be practical and stay on track. Okay, so having patience for things to develop, it seems like, with this pile 2. Let's see what your tarot cards have to say. So the first card we have is the Ten of Wands in the upright position. Next card we have is the High Priestess. And the last card we have is the Nine of Cups in the reverse position. So it looks like intuitively you've been working very hard to be patient for love to come in. Yeah, so lots of mental work going on here. I think intuitive, you think that love will not come, but let's see what I'm feeling here with this. Feeling intuition with lots of work. We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse position, which is a little confusing. So Spirit is basically telling me right now that you could be looking for perfectionism in a future partner. I'm feeling like intuitively you think if you make your list of what your checkoff list for the type of partner that you want, that you feel that you will obtain that type of partner intuitively. You work very hard in order to find that specific person. But what this card is telling me that is that you're how do I want to say this? You're looking for perfection, but what you need to do is to surrender and know that no one is perfect, that there will be flaws in every single person that you meet, that there is no perfection out there, that you need to be patient and wait for things to develop and reach the stage where your desires become attainable, such as marriage or a committed relationship. But you have to have patience. Nothing is going to be perfect, and nothing is going to be like a movie or a fairy tale where guy meets girl or girl meets girl or boy meets boy, and it's just like this romantic story that's made of perfection. What Spirit is saying to me is that you've got to stop looking for the perfectionism in what you're trying to manifest here, and what your desires are. Because if you open yourself up to more people where it may not be perfect, you're going to end up with the desire that you want, okay? But you must have patience, okay? I'm also feeling like you think that if you work hard and you show everything that you have, that you're going to have this desirable person. Intuitively, that's what you think. And love doesn't work that way. You must be patient and wait for things to develop on their own and what the universe wants for you, okay? Let's pull a couple more cards and see whatever else I get here. Spirit, what other messages do you have for pile 2, please, in love and relationships? We have the King of Cups in the reverse position. Could be a dark-haired male that's coming in. And we have the Moon card. Okay. Back of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles in the upright position. So the King of Cups in the reverse position is telling me that you're difficult to please. As I was saying before, you got to let go of wanting the perfection in a partner, okay? Yeah, you're difficult to please. So you need to open yourself up, be patient with people, and, you know, open yourself to those desires that will become attainable for you. But yes, that's the main message here, is that you are looking for perfectionism, and that is not reality here, okay? So with the King of Cups here, it's basically telling me that you're difficult to please, okay? You could also have a partner that's difficult to please. So if you are in a relationship, you could be in a partnership where the person is difficult to please. We have the Moon card in the upright position as well. I feel like with the Moon card, I feel like your mind is playing tricks on you. Like you're too much in your head. And that's what I was seeing here too with the Seven of Cups in the reverse position, or the Nine of Cups in the reverse position. You're too much in your head. You've got to get out of your head. You got to stop thinking that people are perfect, or you're looking for that perfection, and know that no one is perfect. And that's what I'm really feeling here too. And if you are in a relationship, you're very hard to please. And this person, yeah, they're kind of at their wits' end here because you're wanting perfection from them. Yeah, you're letting your mind control everything here. So you got to get out of your head and be patient and wait for things to develop in the right manner. Let's see what the message from the universe says. It says your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold, as I said, you needed to have patience here, okay, suddenly propel forward. So move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. So that makes me feel that your patience will pay off, okay? And events will seem to suddenly propel forward. So having the patience is going to help things move or flow. But it says to be mindful about what needs your attention most. So get out of your head a little bit about perfectionism and think about what your needs are in a relationship here, because it's coming in. Things are going to start moving quickly when you have more patience and wait for things to develop. We do have the Three of Pentacles in the shadow as well here. So I'm feeling that you could be collaborating or meeting somebody in a creative situation if you're not already in a committed relationship. So that could be how things develop for you, meeting somebody in a creative atmosphere. That's the message I have for you, Pile 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And also feel free to subscribe, like, and share. I'm going to move on to Pile 3. Okay, Pile 3. So if you pulled this pile, it looks like you have a woman on the face of the card here that has a child at the skirt here. She's also holding flowers. There are birds flying around her. There is like an angel as well. It looks like a child angel above. There are eyes looking and photographs around her. So let's see what this card has to say for love and relationships, little reminders. So it says self-esteem. Put your needs first, especially if you have fear of feeling alone or being alone. Self-confidence and self-esteem are oh so crucial to your dream. Respect yourself and others too will greatly value what you do. Those you draw into your sphere are mirrors of your hopes and fears. Okay, so it seems like you need to be putting your needs first here over others, especially if you're feeling fear or of being alone or feeling alone. Okay, so let's see what your tarot cards say, pile 3. First card we have is the Temperance card. Next card we have is the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position. And the last card we have is the Ten of Pentacles in the upright position. Okay, so Major Arcana, Temperance card is the first card. I feel like this angel's like pouring something into a bowl, and I feel like her cup of love is, she's holding on to it. And maybe this is, she's taking her love towards herself. And I feel like that's the self-esteem that you need. You really need some self-love here. And putting your needs first here, as that we were saying with the self-esteem. So having her cup of love poured into a bowl for herself is what I'm feeling here. So it goes hand in hand with that, putting your needs first, putting self-love first before having love with someone else. So loving yourself here. I also feel like it could also be new love that is being felt here as well. But I'm being more towards, pulled towards more self-love here, pile 3. This card is also a card of patience. So having patience with yourself. We have the Nine of... Did I say 4? Yes, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse position. So generally this in the upright position, 4 of Pentacles means that you're kind of holding on to your resources here. But in the reverse position, I feel like there could be delays in love. But what I feel mostly is that you may have come out of a relationship or partnership in the past, and right now is not the best time for you to be in a relationship. What is most important right now is self-love and self-care, and boosting that self-esteem is what I'm feeling mostly for pile 3. We have the Ten of Pentacles as well in the upright position. So maybe spending more time with family instead of thinking about love and relationships. And again, love and relationships can go with family as well. I'm feeling like you need more self-love and spending time more with family and friends. Holding on to your values, your traditions, things like that. That's what this Ten of Pentacles is telling me. So this reading is very straightforward when it comes to love and relationships. The universe, and I will pull the message from the universe, but I'm feeling like Spirit is saying to you, pile 3, that right now is not the time for a partnership. Right now is the time to focus on family and self-love and care. Building your self-esteem, okay, so that you can basically build the love inside of you so that it is mirrored back to you when you find the right person. So think of love as a sphere or a mirror. So giving yourself more self-love is going to radiate out and be reflected back to you by the right person. For now, Spirit is saying spend time with family, remember your family traditions, okay? And giving that love to self. Let's see what the message from the universe has to say for you. If you are frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. So, this is basically saying what I was saying here. If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, meaning you are giving yourself self-care, rest, relaxation, being creative, things like that, thinking about what you want, that's where you're going to build that self-esteem, building that self-love, okay? And this card from the universe says, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. So giving yourself the self-love at this time is important, so that you can increase all your productivity. So really, putting love relationships on the back burner, so romantic love on the back burner, and really focusing on loving yourself, healing yourself, self-love, self-care, being creative, and using that as like self-therapy, things like that, to build up that self-esteem. Also spending time with family, your traditions, things like that. So at this time, Spirit is saying that it's best to self-love and care right now. And once you do that, it's going to reflect back to you when that right person comes along, because you will be the mirror that will reflect that type of love back to you that you are going to give yourself. It's a beautiful reading. I really need to take this one to heart myself as well. I think everyone needs a little self-care and self-love, especially in this hectic world. I hope that you enjoyed the message, Pile 3. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe, share, and like if you haven't already. And I will see you around for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.